we want to close, because remember, we want to tell the bot or the algo, hey, you know, if we are in profit or hit our stop loss, close it. Essentially, this part of the code here is looping for each day of data. So day or minute or 15 minutes or whatever. You know, I can get data for 5 minutes, 1 minute, whatever type of data we need. I can test this on, and I'll show you at the end. But this next statement here, you know, this runs one time. It just inits everything. So it gets like the SMA from TAlib and all that. And then this runs every bar. So you can see it. It's like, hey, if our price, if we've hit our stop loss or take profit, we want to close now. So we just say self.position.close like that. And then we can move on to the elif statement. If price is over the SMA, then we print, this is our stop loss. And then this is our take profit. Just like that. And then we want to just try to self.buy. SL equals stop loss. TP equals take profit. And then except, if that doesn't work, we'll just pass. And then we need to pull in the data. We test the strategy. So test the strategy and pull in the data. So how do we get data? Well, I've got a data file that's in the bootcamp. So anybody that's part of the bootcamp gets access to this. Let's go ahead, historical data. Let's just get 1 day data here, 1 day. And let's start from 2015. That's a long time, so that's good. Let's just get all of that. And it's gonna take a minute because that's what, 2015 to 2023 now. So that's a lot of data, 8 years of data. Got it, here you can see. And we'll go ahead and see where it's at. 1 day, looks like it's right here. It's probably it. I mean, it might not be, but let's check. Yeah, it is 7-7. So let's go ahead and copy path here. And then let's go back to what we were working on, 7-7 backtesting. Here we are. And then we're gonna pull in the data here. So I'm just gonna place it here for now. You can see it's right there. And then from here, we want to go ahead and use an example from prior, because that's always the best way to do it, in my opinion. Is just like, you already set it up, and I've done this so many times that let's just jump over to one of our older files here and see if we can find one. Okay, I think this will work, this right here, and we can just copy over this, and I'll go over all of it, don't worry. So June, let's go back here, and let's just look through this. First, we're gonna bring in the data here. So pd.read, and then we wanna switch it out to bring in this data here. So this just reads in the data that we just generated from the file that I showed you. And you can have access to that file inside the bootcamp. If not, just use like Yahoo Finance or something. And then we're gonna capitalize all of it. So all of the columns, we just capitalize those columns because the data is actually not capitalized. And then we run this line that says backtest, BT equals backtest. We pass in this data here, and then we pass in the strategy. You can see I was doing an Elliott wave strategy prior. So, you know, I do this all the time because this is what I do. I love this game. And you can say 10,000. I'm gonna put 100,000 because we're trading Bitcoin and it can't do portions. I'm actually gonna do 1 million. So it essentially, with backtesting PY, this is something that It's a little tricky, but it can't buy in fractions. So it's not going to like, you know, Bitcoin's like